I just saw on the calendar that right now on Earth, it's almost Christmas time.
We don't have time for trivialities like Christmas.
But Peter's so sad about Gamora being gone. Maybe if we go to Earth for a really wonderful Christmas gift, it would make him happy. Something special he will never forget.
What about someone special?
We're looking for the legendary Kevin Bacon.
We're looking for the legendary Kevin Bacon.
I just said that, Drax.
Your voice is small and mousy. I think maybe he didn't hear you. You're coming with us as a Christmas present. I'm Groot.
Welcome back, Internet, to the B1C. This is your boy KCB, and I tell you what, James Gunn's holiday special may have very well just saved the MCU with something no one could have saw coming. The MCU getting off to a rocky start is very much a bit of an understatement, to say the least. And after finally watching Wakanda whatever, my video on that beautiful piece of cinema bait and switch will be up soon, I was expecting this holiday special to fall in line with the rest of the lackluster story that has been told in Phase 4. But I tell you what, not 5 minutes into my first watch of Phase 4 Swan Song, I realized that I had made a grave error in my way of thinking. Not only that, but I completely underestimated
I got no coordinates, no clues, no strategies, no options, zero, zip, nada. No trust.
the mastery of James Gunn and his ability to make a movie ebb and flow to its own unique beat and basically narrated by the music he selects.
It's got 300 songs on it. 300 songs?
It's not time to make a change. Just relax, take it easy.
You shouldn't have killed my mom and squished my Walkman.
I truly underestimated the chemistry and camaraderie of the cast that have worked together years at a time and performing on a level of a finely tuned Ferrari Stradale SF90. I foolishly underestimated as well what happens every single time these two cinematic thunderstorms collide and bring us something magical that is the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. Kevin Bacon, James Gunn, and the Guardians have put the human trafficking back in Christmas, Griswold style. The special begins with an old-school jam, Fairy Tale of New York by the Progs, who were an English or Anglo-Irish Celtic punk band fronted by Shane MacGowan and founded in King's Cross, London in 1982. As the music and New Marvel Studios' Christmas-themed banner fades, we find ourselves in a cartoon flashback of Peter and Kraglin decorating Christmas tree when old Yondu makes an appearance.
Hey, this one looks good.
What in the fires of Olgard y'all think you doing?
Voiced by none other than Michael Rooker. Peter tries to explain to Yondu what Christmas is about.
Oh, it's a celebration we have once a year on Earth, where everybody gets presents for each other.
But after trying to give him a present, Yondu just shits all over Christmas.
And this one here's for you.
Don't come at me with no damn gifts.
And then threatens them shitter duty if it's not gone when he gets back.
If it ain't out here before I get back, you both gonna be cleaning the latrines for the rest of the damn year.
This all turns out to be Kraglin telling Drax, Nebula, and Mantis the story of why Peter is sad around Christmas and how Yondu just destroyed it for everybody.
That's how Yondu ruined Christmas forever.
This is also where we learn casually that the Guardians now own the celestial head planet called Nowhere.
Ever since buying Nowhere from the Collector, we don't have time for trivialities like Christmas.
I would imagine that guarding the galaxy can be a lucrative business, and hey, if you got it, flaunt it, you know what I'm saying? So Kraglin and Nebula get back to work building Nowhere. We see next Rocket and the space dog from Guardians 1, Cosmo, and she speaks, giving Rocket a piece of her mind.
I refuse to do any more work while you demean me.
All right. I'm sorry. Chill out.
As Peter walks through Nowhere, he runs into a group that I really hope will become the new Guardians house band, the Old 97s.
Hey, Peter. Oh, hi, Beezer McTalkalok.
And they end up playing a James Gunn original. I don't know what Christmas is, but Christmas time is here.
Everything I know about Christmas, I learned from Rocket, who learned from Cosmo, who learned from Kraglin, who learned from you.
I gotta say, and if those guys just got them instruments, they sure keep time pretty damn good.
Rain, 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 rain. It's kind of cool. You just got these instruments? Thank you.
Well, as Drax and Mantis drop another plot bomb on us, revealing that Mantis is also Peter's sister, so she should be the one to help him.
I feel like I should do something.
Why?
Because of, my secret.
That your Quill sister?
Well, her and Drax hatch a plan to get Peter out of his funk and to get him the best Christmas gift ever.
Maybe if we gave Peter a really wonderful Christmas gift, it would make him happy.
Well, we could give him those Zarg nuts. Except you ate them all.
Get over the Zarg nuts!
And no, it's not a subscription to the Cake of the Month Club, that gift that keeps on giving. They are actually going to Earth to bring its greatest hero back to Nowhere for Peter. And who is that hero? None other than Hickory Smoked Bacon himself, Kevin Bacon.
We could give him the Quill as a present.
They land on Earth.
Drax, why are they staring? Put the cloaking device on like you said you did. I can plainly see that you just did it right now in front of me.
No, I didn't.
And end up in front of Garmin's Chinese Theater and seem to make a good lick, posing with the other people who dress up as superheroes, not knowing that they were the real deal. Well, with all the money in hand, they head into a bar trying to find the elusive Canadian Bacon. With no luck, they feel it necessary to throw a few back and tie one on. Well, later on, they drunkenly sit on the street afterwards, and a lady hears Mantis say that she is looking for Mr. Kevin Bacon and tries to sell her a star map. Well, having spent all their money on booze at the bar, she uses her powers on the lady for a star map and, for some odd reason, the rest of her money.
I don't know where my money is. Give it to me for free. Give me all your money.
Well, right here, the show gets a little kooky for a minute as they arrive at Kosher Bacon's house. But this show is meant to be that way. James Gunn actually directed this show to go with that flow, so it fits very, very well. They ring the doorbell and knock, but he will not let them in.
Okay, guys, I don't know what you're thinking, but this is not cool.
So Drax busts through the side of the door and really freaks Mr. Bacon out as he's calling 911 and running out of the house.
911, what's your emergency?
You're coming with us as a Christmas present.
Look, there's two. I don't know what they are. People in costumes. I want an alien for Christmas.
With Mantis and Drax somewhat right behind him.
I left my little funny man back in the house.
What?
I want to go back and get him.
Drax, do you love Peter and want to save Christmas? Or do you want a little funny man?
A little funny man.
No!
At this point, the police has come to save Mr. Bacon's bacon, but instead, Mantis and Drax have a little Christmas fun with them. So next, Mantis does a mindfuck on Mr. Pork Belly Bacon, grabs some Yuletide fun from a Christmas store, and back to the ship off to Nowhere they go. In the ship, they realize that Beef Belly Bacon is not a real superhero, but a lowly actor.
He's an actor! He's never actually saved anyone.
But actors are repugnant.
I know.
Next, we are with Peter eating as he sees Groot run away. We hear the Smashing Pumpkins play Christmas Time, written by the frontman himself, Billy Corgan. As he walks through the square, they switch on the light. In the snow. And we see, after everyone gathers, Groot wheel Peter's gift out, and it's at that moment that he knows that they have done something very, very wrong. And just like any good Christmas show, Kraglin changes Pork Belly Bacon's mind without trying, and he saves Peter's Christmas with a song of his own.
Hey, would it be okay if I'm just a little bit late? I got some friends here that kind of need to learn about Christmas.
As Canadian Bacon is singing, the Guardians exchange gifts. Groot gets an upgraded game with a Game Boy. Rocket somehow gets Bucky's arm.
Let the small kids sing so we can all hear it. Light up a fire and pull a chair near it. 'Cause here it is Christmas.
Bucky's arm?
Drac gets his little green man. And at the end of the song, Groot hands everyone gifts that are scenes from this special made from what looks like anything he can get his hands on.
Nights are the coldest, and we all want someone.
After the song is over, Pork Belly Bacon says his goodbyes and tells the Guardians that he will see them at Easter. So maybe we're up for another James Gunn special. I sure hope so. Anyhow, Peter and Mantis are alone, and Peter asks,
Why what?
Why would you go to the trouble of going all the way to Earth to abduct Kevin Bacon?
And Mantis says it's because the story that Kraglin had told them about Yondu shitting on Christmas, and Peter reveals that actually Kraglin didn't really know how that story ended. So we get another cartoon flashback of Yondu getting his gift out of the trash, and as he giggles, we see Peter in his room with a gift of his own laying on his bed. Well, Yondu has given him his iconic blasters as a gift to make up for being a Scrooge McDick and shitting all over Christmas. After the flashback, Mantis reluctantly tells Peter that they are brother and sister, not knowing how he will react. Bracing for the worst, she tells him, and to her surprise, Peter says that this is the greatest Christmas gift that he could ever get. The show ends with a final cartoon flashback of Peter and Yondu flying off into space with a fairy tale of New York playing in the background. How, you ask, do I think James Gunn and Pork Belly Bacon saved the MCU? Well, by capping off a somewhat bland Phase 4 with a special that will go down as one of the greatest Christmas stories ever told. And you know Guardians 3 will be a masterpiece if it is anything at all like this special. The MCU has really gotten off to a very slow start, but I do see great things in the future of this cinema juggernaut. If the stories are written even remotely close to the way this one has, it has really given life back into this dying franchise. Well, that's it for me, folks. You can follow me and this channel on all social media platforms at Bird One Creations. If you're a subscriber, I'd like to thank you very much for coming back. If not, don't forget to please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so YouTube will let you know when we're going to drop a little bit of knowledge. Well, guys, I hope you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving and a happy holidays to you and yours, and I'll catch you on the next one. Don't forget to comment, like, and share down below. You could be the winner of the big gift card giveaway. It's free money, all for a couple minutes of your time.